Welcome back. I'm Stacy, and today's plant of the week is the drift rose. There are so many reasons to love this rose. It comes in so many different colors, from red to pink to apricot to popcorn. It is just such a beautiful choice for the garden because it makes a beautiful standalone plant, but it's also a really excellent hedge. It really makes a great border. The reason that I love this plant so much is that it actually stays pretty small, maybe 3 feet wide, 3 feet tall maximum, so it's very tame in the garden bed. But the main thing about it, even though it's a small plant, it gets an abundance of flowers. It will be literally covered with blooms almost all season long. And once that first bit of blooms passes, it's very important to deadhead them because then you'll get a second reblooming. And why is this so important? Because this is one of the main plants that really attracts bees and butterflies to the garden. So I really want to focus on the drift rose as a great pollinator plant. Not only is it beautiful, but it attracts all those beautiful creatures into your yard. The other thing that I want to talk about is maybe planting some other plants that also really draw in bees and butterflies. And you know how I like to mix and match all the time. Like this is a little surprise. This is oregano. I know I always tell you don't let your herbs go to flower, but if you let oregano go to flower, you will see bees completely flock to it. So yes, add some oregano in with your roses in the garden, a perfect companion for bees. Then also there are beautiful annuals like cosmos. Remember, you need to have flowers and bloom all season long in your garden, and by adding some annuals into your perennial garden, then you will keep providing pollination for bees and butterflies all season long. Then this is a really neat plant. This is false dragonhead, otherwise sort of known as the obedient plant because you can actually sort of manipulate the bloom as you touch it. Really unique, perfect for bees and butterflies. You have to have butterfly weed in your garden. Butterfly weed, this tuberosa variety, is perfect because monarchs actually lay their eggs on this plant. Who wouldn't love to have monarch butterflies in their perennial garden? This is salvia, also a great plant, kind of like the rose because after it's first blooming, you cut it back, you'll get a second rebloom, and then that also really attracts the bees and butterflies. I love this banana cream daisy. This open flower like this really brings the butterflies in, a perfect perch for them, and it's such a neat and unique color. Then we move on to some other plants. Of course, the Rozanne geraniums, they bloom for so long, and bees and butterflies just love them. This is a really neat Mandarin Agastache, kind of different with that tube, also draws in hummingbirds. We love them as well. Then, of course, you have to have Bee Balm in your garden. Bee Balm brings in butterflies, hummingbirds, and bees. And then I want to switch it up with one more annual. This is Pentas, will bloom all season long for you. Same again, great pollinator plant, flowers all season for you, added into your perennial garden, even though it's an annual. This is a little different. This is Gaillardia. This has a really neat open face that we talked about, like the banana cream daisy, but this is really unique. This is Puckster Blue. This is actually a really neat butterfly bush. The reason it is so cool, even though it's not in bloom yet, trust me, the flower on this small, compact plant is going to be huge. Do you know how many bees and butterflies you'll get to this plant? The other thing that's really nice about it is it's a really sturdy plant, has a very sturdy stalk on it, and it makes it really winter hardy. So I love this. The apricot drift rose and all the other colors of drift roses are the plants of the week. They are wonderful additions to your garden, great for pollinating. And if you want to learn a little bit more about them, go to our other YouTube website and you'll actually learn a little bit about the care and pruning of them. Thanks a bunch. See you next time.